let's review Mayans a little bit, okay? Now, in this season 4, there has been the civil war between Mayans, and nobody's at peace forevermore, because when you try to kill each other, that's what happens. Now, see, to San Padre's detriment or credit, they have no clue about Montez. Yes, they did kill one member of samcro or Sons of Anarchy or whoever it was, Montez's cousin or brother or whoever it was, we never saw. But they did officially kill one. But remember, Montez was actually strangled by Paulo in season 3, and then Taza got rid of the body rather quickly, putting it in a barrel, which at the time, yes, I'm still a little bit pissed about that. They're killing off Sons of Anarchy members. But it's not like San Padre, Marcus Alvarez, El Padrino has a fucking clue. And they shouldn't, because they haven't really had anything to necessarily do with Montez's death. And that's the other thing too. Taza, man, he reminds me of like the juice of the Mayans, okay? The more he's alive, the more mayhem, the more chaos, and the more destruction he causes, whether it be with Rizza, because he didn't want to go against Bishop, whether it be sexuality, and then Paulo in that feud, and then because of that, here comes the secret of him being gay, him killing, him burying Montez, and then him still being alive somehow, some way. Like, I could see a scenario where Marcus Alvarez offers up Taza as a peace offering to the Sons of Anarchy, where all shit gets revealed and everything happens. Because, see, that's the problem that you have with, and I sympathize with the Mayan San Padre Charter, is because they had no fucking cool wars coming. They had no clue. They've been so busy fighting each other on a civil end and fighting each other in this internal war that they have no clue that Sam Crow's coming. They have no clue. And that sometimes is where the Mayans, okay, you have these two different worlds. Alright? You have the kids, you have JD, you have Ezekiel, who's the new vice president. Then you have Marcus Alvarez, the founding member of the charter. Some don't want war, but see, the kids, they want war. They don't give a fuck anymore, right? They just want war. But see, the older OGs, they're going to sit back and think about it. And that's why I'm looking forward to seeing the Tig and the Marcus Alvarez conversation, because it's quit disrespecting Jax Teller, baby. Because Jax Teller should be the legacy we all respect in every single way that brings us here to this journey we find ourselves on. Now, with the OGs, man, they want to sit down and figure out what the fuck's going on here. Why are we fighting? Why are we having this beef? Especially with Marcus Alvarez and his friend, Jax Teller. He wants to know, he doesn't want to disrespect the legacy. He doesn't want to disrespect Jax Teller and the commitment he put with the legitimate business that they have in Stockton. They have in Charming. Remember, they own half of the Alsa del Sur business, right? Marcus Alvarez and the Mines do. So he's got legitimate business and legitimate reasons why that. You get to a point in life where the OGs are like, hey, look, we ain't mad at each other. It's just business, and this is who we are, and this is what it be. Ain't nothing personal, you see. As long as you don't have to go after my family where it's club and club. You know what I mean? Like Marcus Alvarez and Tig, I can kind of see, where Marcus Alvarez and the OGs want to understand why are we doing this? What is going on? And why is it facilitated to a war where they don't have a clue? And to respect it, you have to understand that they're having a civil war they're dealing with, that you can understand. They don't know what the beef is with Sons of Anarchy. They don't understand where it's coming from, but the war is coming. But see, the kids want to go to war. The OGs don't want to. Gilly, Creeper, much respect to Vincent and Joseph, because those two stole the show. And I will say, first 4 episodes of season 4 have been rocking it. As far as Bishop is concerned, I could see him dying at the end of the season 4 of a heart attack or doing it too hard. Man, that punch, I can sympathize with Bishop. I like Michael's acting. I think the actors are here well underrated, and the show is well underrated. But then CM Punk, maybe he becomes a regular on Mayans. Who the fuck knows? But that was kind of one of those, See, that was the other thing like what you loved about Sons of Anarchy, though, right? Those random cameos that you would see, whether it be Tom Arnold, whether it be Stephen King, right? The random odd cameos that would happen in Sons of Anarchy universe, the same thing like with Mayans where CM Punk just randomly shows up, right? That's what I love. Whether it be like Michael Chiklis at the end as Milo as the truck driver, shit like that. It's cool. It's cool. That's what I like about the show. Spontaneity. With Gilly Creeper, JD Ezekiel, he's finding new rules. He's finding the bylaws about this kill switch. And I'm thinking he's going to try to put himself above Marcus Alvarez and take charge and want to go to the Sons of Anarchy because the kids want to go to war. You're going to be a leader. You're going to be the king of kings. Well, let's go to war, you see. But Marcus Alvarez, the OG, man. We have a long-standing peace. We have a long-standing resolve here. Let's just not automatically go to war instantaneously without any justification, any rationalization, or any reason to it. But since Sons of Anarchy will return, and that's our home team since 2008, forevermore. But see, the other thing is too, gotta think about, don't forget, Coco's heading to Oakland. Alright, on his own to Oakland to the Mother Charter. The Mother Charter, always remember, Oakland. That's where it started, that's where it began. Sam Padre is kind of like this satellite charter or this outpost kind of deal where they were trying to set it up to handle drugs distribution with the cartel and Miguel and transitioning and making money along the border and all this, and Marcus Alvarez put it together because Bishop was his cousin, and so his cousin he put as the president. So you see, Oakland is about 50 miles from Charming, so they still have, Stockton, Charming, and Oakland still have, connections and webs together as in Sons of Anarchy. So there's all these interwebs and intertwines that go together. They can't forget Coco's heading to Oakland. Could that put him in danger with this possible war with Sons of Anarchy, him on the road by himself? That could be a little bit daunting. Don't forget that. So overall, the first episode, fuck yeah, action-packed, season 4, from start to finish, bam. But then they jump ahead 4 months and Bishop's vice president. That never sat well with Bishop or me, because I knew that. I was like, don't put green note. He back though, Marcus Alvarez. Much respect to Emilio the actor, because that doesn't look like a part he's playing. That just looks like who he is as the head of the table. And that is El Padrino, Marcus Alvarez, the founding member. Goes back with Clay, Tig, Jax Teller, Chips, and the whole gang that we remember of samcro. Bang, bang. So yes, indeed, love Sons of Anarchy every fucking day, every single way. Miss it. Want to go back and finish the story up with Thomas and Abel and the first 9, and want to know what happened there and how the club was built, because John Teller was such an integral part. Because I'm sure Marcus Alvarez has met John Teller along the way. But go back and watch episode 4. Go back and watch the first 4 episodes, because it's nice to see when you get character development like with Gilly, like with Creeper. And then Taza, you just want to see him go away. Nice to see Miguel Galindo back looking like Jesus Christ again, rising. Hey, Nestor, very underrated but great actor that I appreciate that. You know what? He's found a home. And he has been a boss where he's been Miguel's like VP since day one. And they've been like childhood best friends and stuff. So with Marcus Alvarez and Nestor building that relationship in season 3, it was kind of nice to see. That's why the loyalty transitioned itself into season 4 where he is a prospect. It makes sense because Marcus Alvarez wasn't going to have him doing a shit job, even though I guess, being a prospect is a shit job. By whatever beef is going on with Angel, which I can't quite understand. That is another thing that I predict. Something tragic. Angel will die at some point. Maybe at the end of season 4. Maybe in season 5. But he will definitely go at some point, some way, because, man, he is too loose. He's too fast. He's too trigger happy to be playing it the way he is, that something tragic will happen, because you just see that arc and how that is, that you could see something bad happen in Angel because of either self-sacrifice for his little brother to be king, or whatever the case may be. You don't see a very good scenario with Angel. I know it is Disney fairy tales, and And you can imply that you're having sex, but you can't show you're having sex. You know, that's Disney. Like, Bishop almost had his Jack Teller moment. But, because it's Disney, you can't show the booty. The booty. Fuck Disney. But, love Sons of Anarchy, love Mayans, one big happy family. Cover season 1, season 2, season 3, season 4. Go back and watch it. Enjoy it for what it's worth, because there may not be many more shows like this, or there may not be another chapter where we get to finish this four-part story of samcro, Sons of Anarchy, Mayans, Abel and Thomas, and First Nine. You know, that would be the 4-chapter arc that I really would love to see Kurt Sutter be able to tell. But I'm looking forward to see where this next 5 episodes go with the Mayans MC, that's for sure. Where this war goes with Sons of Anarchy, how will this end, how will it wrap up? Will Marcus Alvarez bring peace to it like he was able to the Civil War of the Mayans? Because, man, if you're the Mayans, you're scratching your head going, why are we going to war with Sons of Anarchy? What has going on? Taza, you dumb shit, you know? Like, fuck. And that's where I kind of I sympathize with San Pedro, because, man, they don't understand. And Montez was indirectly not their fault, and even though they killed one, but still, it was one of those, man, Bishop doesn't know, Al Padrino doesn't know, the whole fucking club doesn't know. So it's going to be interesting to find out when all that truth is revealed and see what happens from there. So watch Mayans, take care, appreciate you all, love you all, hopefully enjoy this Mayans review from there. Take care.